Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the Krauts from Pennsylvania. Glamorous Melissa just wants more. Every season, she spends $70,000 on designer outfits. Melissa has no time for her husband and kids as she's too busy working or shopping. And the Hardins from Tennessee. Kathy lives the simple life. She clothes her whole family on a budget of $500 a year. To teach their children responsibility, the Hardins tax their kids' allowance and grade their chores. And if they don't measure up, they're punished. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children, and a new life.
They have 8 children?
We don't want her to dress up and to look like you're walking around with your breast hanging out.
You have a problem with that?
Yes, I do.
I guess I have to make the ultimate decision. I need them to go to school tomorrow. All right?
Real homes.
I feel I've been very cooperative in trying to live Melissa's life. This is just one area that I cannot do, and this is where I draw the line.
Real lives.
Is it against your religious beliefs to let them have a tour of the school?
Stop!
Do not touch me.
Real drama.
You know what, Melissa? You have a lot of points, and now I'm making a point.
Okay.
All right, and you're going to listen.
But I never saw you speak up ever.
Yeah, I know. Well, guess what? I learned some things this weekend also.
In Pennsylvania, Melissa Kraut lives a life of excess.
My philosophy is too much is never enough. We have a 2-story ceiling. We love chandeliers. We have them in every room. We have the Kraut family crest over here. Everything I do is excessive. From the amount of makeup that I put on to the amount of jewelry that I wear. I like to have a new outfit, a new getup every day. I spend probably about $60,000 to $75,000 a season just on clothes. Anything that you see hanging in here, I won't even wear, because this is from previous seasons.
My mom dresses all crazy.
Oh, thank
Too fancy.
Look how it flips. Oh, my. Ooh. I will always have to work to keep up with my excessive habits. I want to welcome everyone to Chrissy's slumber party. Let's all get Chrissy. I'm a romance enhancement specialist. We sell lotions, potions, books, games, lingerie. Oh, that's wonderful! And every night, it's a whole new adventure.
Melissa lives for today. I prepare for tomorrow.
Melissa has a hectic schedule of working and shopping,
I love it. I'll take it.
so she has no time for housework.
I pay someone to clean for me because I don't like to do it myself.
And leaves everything else in the home to long-suffering husband Stephen.
I just need to eat quick. I need to get out of here.
I feel like sometimes I'm taken for granted. I'm the houseboy to fix and do and clean and take care of the kids. A lot of times Melissa treats me like I work for her.
Steven, can you just look at the sauce on the outside of this? If you're gonna wash them, you might as well do it right.
Then you make dinner and I'll do the dishes.
I let you talk, now let me talk.
Say something nice.
What's the point of you doing them if I'm gonna have to redo them anyway?
You're right.
Melissa works all hours, and that leaves little time for Stephen or her boys.
Brandon is 10, Darren is 8, and Bradley is 5. In the morning, we spend about 5 minutes together. Bye, guys.
Boys will eat. She's just on the phone and blah, 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 blah. And then she comes and eats and then disappears again.
I gotta leave. I gotta go to work.
I would say we have more than 20 babysitters.
Can you pick up my boys at school? There's a lot going on, a lot to do within the next half hour.
When I come home from school, I watch TV, then I watch some more TV, then I'll play video games with my brothers, then I watch more TV, then I'll go into bed, then I watch more TV.
The kids each have TVs in their room. We have every game system out there. When I grew up, I was definitely spoiled. I guess that's what I do for them.
Melissa's spending behavior does somewhat concern me that it rubs off on the kids. I just want them to understand that there's a value to $1.
But Melissa is about to abandon her fast-moving, free-spending life of excess to swap lives with a woman she's never met 600 miles away in Tennessee. Kathy Hardin has no interest in material goods and chooses to live a simple life with her husband David and 8 kids.
My family is everything to me. Stuff is stuff, but my children and my husband, they will be forever.
The Hardin simple life is based around their deep religious faith.
God and religion are the center around which we revolve. Morality is very important to us. We want our children to be happy with the simple things in life, because things don't make you happy.
Money might make our life easier, but I don't know that it would necessarily make it better. We have a food budget of about $350 a month. We grind our own grains. This is buckwheat. We have our own chickens, so our eggs are fresh every day. Most of our clothes we don't even buy brand new. We come out from church and find sacks of clothes just sitting there for us. Well, that's some nice winter clothes.
Yeah. She does a good job of turning my nickels into dollars.
And the young Hardins are taught financial responsibility at a young age.
At about the age of 3, we start giving the children an allowance.
The first 20% goes to God. The second 20% goes to taxes. The third 20% goes to savings. And finally, there's 40% left, and they have that for spending money.
Being a Harden means you have to earn your keep.
Mom can't do it all, so we make the children contribute to the family.
I don't know if most kids do as many jobs as I do.
We grade the children's chores.
Harden! Did I get the jobs done? Sure. Okay. This is our scoring sheet.
If we think they've done a satisfactory job, we give them a B.
John Mark and Elijah's covers are a little more ruffled, so I'll give them an 88.
If you don't do well, then you can't watch TV.
Kathy believes a mother should be with her kids 24/7.
I can't imagine why you would want to have children and then not be the ones that raise them and enjoy them and be with them every day. Getting your stuff, Jacob? We homeschool the children. Your answer will be?
I'd rather my children know about chickens and eggs and all the things they've learned here than drugs and sex and violence.
Being homeschooled means the kids rarely leave the house.
We leave the house maybe twice a month to do something fun. There are times when I'd rather play with someone close to my own age.
I really don't feel like they're missing out on a lot.
It's the day of the swap, and the two wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to gain from the swap?
I want to show that family to live life every day to the fullest extent and to always look good.
Well, let Mommy go. I would like her to concentrate a little bit more on the family than concentrating on Melissa.
I would like to teach another family the core family values, good morals, working together, teamwork. You'll be okay.
After a 900-mile journey, the wives get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
Awfully farmy out here.
It's a big house.
Before they meet their new families, the wives have a chance to explore their new homes.
Wow. They seem to live very comfortably.
What is this? Is this for real? Ring-a-ding-ding.
She's just very into heavy, ornate, gold.
These look like they are years old.
It's hard to imagine that you could buy more clothes than you can wear.
This is the most unsexy thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've been in the house 2 minutes, counted 17 mirrors. I think she likes her appearance.
Where's the full-length mirror?
This looks to be all negligee type things. Is she a model?
What, do they grade them on how well they clean the room? Oh, and he got a 91 on the laundry. I guess he's really good at the laundry.
Big TV, another TV, another video game. If my children had this in their room, we would never see them.
No way. They have chickens here? There are so many of them. Hi, my name's Melissa Kraut. I'm your new mom.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new families. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their home.
We lead a simple, modest life.
More, 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 that's my motto. Once I get what I want, I immediately want something else. You can only buy so much stuff.
They have 8 children?
My husband, Stephen, tries to stand up to me and limit my spending, but he never can. I have him eating out of the palm of my hand. She's not very respectful of her husband.
I am their mother. Their teacher? Does that mean they never leave the house?
Cleaning is for cleaning ladies, not for my kids, and certainly not for me.
Abigail cleans the downstairs bathroom sink, shower, toilet, floor, and mirror. These poor children, they're like slaves.
Stephen always cooks whatever the kids or I want. I cannot afford to be a short-order cook in my house.
It's the woman's privilege to cook.
And there are times I can barely say hello to the boys before I need to head out for the evening. But I'm a fabulous mother.
I also enjoy the challenge of doing a lot with a little. What kind of challenge is that?
For glamorous Melissa Kraut, too much is never enough. She lives a busy life of excess at the expense of a relationship with her husband and kids. She swapped lives with Kathy Hardin, who lives for her family and leads a simple, modest lifestyle. For the first week, the wives must live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
Try it, you might like it.
It's the moment of truth. The two wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Got a lot of bags.
Hi.
Hi, kids. Wow, you're adorable.
I'm Brandon.
You're Brandon.
Abigail, you're 8.
I'm Bradley.
You're Bradley.
Hi, I'm Steven.
I never had a girl before. I have 3 boys.
These are my children. I have 8 children.
Oh, wow, 8 is enough, huh?
She's the nicest person, actually, I think I've ever met. She knows how to raise a kid. She's 8 of them. Now my mom has to take care of them, which is gonna be a scary thought.
Did you know that in my house, I don't cook? My husband does all the cooking.
You need to learn to cook.
The kids love me. I think I made a great first impression, and I felt so welcome.
Basically, you have like a farm in your backyard.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys are so lucky. The new mom was nice and plain. Plain is a good thing because it means natural.
I mean, I've never seen anyone dress that sparkly except maybe on TV.
Her showing more cleavage is more than the kids are used to. So it would be nice for Melissa to show a little less cleavage around the kids. Your outfit, how much did that outfit cost? You spent a lot of money on this.
Don't even ask me that. Okay, the boots were probably like, these weren't too bad. They were probably about $250. Not too bad. Nope.
Kathy doesn't spend $500 dressing this whole family for a year.
A year? That would just be my shoes.
It's time, girl.
Okay, I'll be right there.
In Tennessee, it's the first morning of the swap, and Melissa, who never cooks at home, has to make breakfast for the 8 young Hardins.
Ew, that looks like a little dirty.
Go get a towel, John Mark, quick.
Go.
Who has the plates?
I want some fried eggs.
Oh,
I want fried eggs.
Is there a recipe for fried eggs? Flip it, cook. Oh, okay. You made me nervous.
Things are going a little crazier than they usually are.
Who says the prayer?
I do.
Thank goodness. Go. I've been up almost 4 hours now, and I haven't even had the chance to even get myself ready yet.
With Steven headed off to work, Kathy has to be woken by the kids.
Wake up!
Kathy has just 5 minutes with the boys while they make their breakfast before they head off to school.
I'm all ready.
That's it?
Yep.
That's breakfast?
Yep.
Now what do? I feel pretty useless without somebody to take care of. Maybe I'll see you. I don't feel real needed. I miss my children, and I would like to at least be able to talk to hers.
Melissa now has to homeschool all 8 of the Hardins.
Oh, math. Do you like math? You don't like math. I always did want to be a teacher, but I didn't really want to stay home all day. Do you kids like to be homeschooled?
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't you rather get out of the house a little?
You go to a public school, you gotta deal with the drugs, cigarettes, alcohol.
Somebody could shoot him.
That usually doesn't happen. That's very rare. School is not about drugs and alcohol. School is about learning,
I know.
socializing, having fun. You can't be sheltered and locked in this house forever.
Kathy's finally up and out, and more used to spending $500 a year on the whole family's wardrobe, now has to go speed shopping Melissa style.
And if you want to be Melissa, you have to do it within 1 minute. Come on, guys, she's in a hurry.
You like something like this? Do you like this at all?
Now let's put something sparkly on the bottom.
I'm working up a sweat.
Melissa buys more in 5 minutes than women who would spend here 3 hours. Well, how do we like the hat?
This is harder than working all day at home. I always understood that shopping is supposed to be something fun to do. To me, it was just one big stress. It was so fast and so furious, and it's all rush. I like this color better than that color. I have kind of pared down my life. That's okay. To almost minimal, because to me, that's more peaceful. All right, this. Take it. Great, perfect. I want it. I think doing without is a lot less stressful. What Kathy wants, Kathy gets.
It's $2,644.
12, 13, 19. It makes me sick to my stomach when I think of all the things that people need that this could buy. I have never spent that much on probably anything in one shopping trip, except maybe a vehicle.
At the Hardins, with homeschooling over, the whole family has to set about their assigned chores.
Oy vey, this is so disgusting. disgusting. I have never been around this much poop in my entire life. They have too many chores around the house. Kids should be out playing ball, playing in the street, going out, having a great time with other kids. They are forced to act like adults when they're only children. Hardens! Everybody do their jobs? Yeah?
Once Kathy gets home, it's the babysitter's responsibility to look after the boys.
Where did that ever come from? I don't know.
I think she likes her children, but she likes them like she likes her clothes and like she likes her shoes and everything else she buys. They're nice to have around when she wants them, and all the other times she couldn't be bothered.
At the Hardens, it's time for the kids to be rewarded for their chores.
What is this?
This is allowance.
Oh my goodness.
When they work, they get paid. And we split it up into 4 different parts. 20%, 20%, 20%.
They pay taxes on their allowance?
Doesn't everybody pay taxes?
I guess.
That's our family tax. That's the way they help pay for when we go out to do special things.
So it actually goes back to you?
First goes to?
God.
Then what?
Taxes.
Good, good.
I cannot believe what they do, that they give their kids the money and then they actually take it back.
Take yours, I'll take mine. In business.
This is like way too much, I think, for a little kid to handle. It's a little bit for me to handle.
Brad, what do you want for dinner?
While Kathy carries on working, it's Steven's responsibility to look after the kids.
Brandon, what do you want for dinner?
I think it's sad that he's treated the way he is. He needs a partner. He needs someone just to talk to. I think Melissa is spoiling Melissa, and Steven's just letting it happen. Does Melissa buzzing around you not just like, does it not drive you nuts?
Of course it does. Absolutely. Everybody wants a piece of Melissa. I do, the boys do, we all love her to death and we want a piece of her, but we're constantly fighting for it because there's such a limited time of window of opportunity.
So how do you cope with lack of Melissa time? What do you do about it?
I don't. I just, you know, she does her thing and I do my thing.
And we're gonna celebrate the name of Jesus this morning.
The Hardens spend the morning at church, and Melissa, who can spend $70,000 a season on clothes, finds out how the family are dressed on a $500 a year budget.
God takes care of us again.
Oh, wow. People just leave it by the van? What is this thing? Oh, this is really bad.
Why is that bad?
The material.
Is it clean?
I wouldn't even wear this to cook or clean it.
It sounds like she thinks she's better than everyone else.
And David insists that Melissa dress in hand-me-downs just like Kathy would.
It look like Kathy because it's...
You need to look like Kathy. Okay, I picked the red polka dot dress.
No, that's the worst one of them all.
Go, go. Her value as a person is wrapped up in a dress.
I did it. Look, it's on. It fits.
It lets me down. I feel sorry for her.
At the Krauts, Kathy prepares to host Melissa's romance enhancement party, but is struggling with her conscience as she feels the raunchy nature of the show is against her religious and moral beliefs.
I'm just wondering if, you know, if you're excited about doing the show or scared about doing the show.
I have decided I won't be doing the show at all.
I just want to let you know that what the show is not about promiscuity. It's about enhancement, adding a little romance and so forth to you know, their ordinary
And I'm not
lives.
here to judge. Your standards are your standards.
Right,
My standards are my standards. And they can be different.
Yeah, I'm not going to force you to do anything. But I would like you to go there and just hear it because, you know, you don't know what lobster tastes like if you never ate lobster before.
At the Hardens, Melissa, unable to help herself, breaks the rules and starts dressing Abigail in her own glamorous clothes.
Would you like to dress up in lots of sparkles?
Yeah,
Let's try something fun on you. What do you think?
I like them. I like the clothes that Miss Melissa has. They look pretty. I'm hoping Miss Melissa will give me a lot new things.
Dress, we got a lot to do today.
David, preferring his kids appreciate the simple things in life, is not happy.
I don't want Abigail to grow up to be a princess.
Okay, then she can grow up and be a tomboy.
I want her to grow up to be a lady.
Maybe I was trying to make them feel like a girl.
Have you seen the pink in
you know,
her girl's
you said
closet?
that.
Would you like to see all the dresses she wears all the time?
How many of them are brand new?
Does it have to be brand new? That's your thing. For you, it has to be.
I'm not saying buy her $1,000 dresses.
But that's the
every once in a
that's
while,
what you
give
believe.
her that thrill.
We don't want her to dress up and to look like you all the time. You're walking around with your breast hanging out. Come on.
You have a problem with that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Dressing up and just pushing your breast out just to impress people.
Okay, I know, but I have to do it with you. That really makes me sad. I don't argue in front of my children. Like, I really try. Stephen and I do not argue in front of the children. I want this to be a positive experience for these children. I really do love and care about them.
After talking to Stephen, Kathy has agreed to head for the Romance Enhancement Show. But it's still undecided whether she will compromise her moral beliefs if she enters the party.
To compromise my integrity and my values, I don't feel comfortable with that.
All right, Kathy, ready to do this? You're gonna have to do it without me.
What? Yeah, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Hi, thanks for having us. I'm giving it a good shot, but this is just one area that I cannot do, and this is where I draw the line. I just feel like what Melissa does for a living, I think it just runs contrary to my value system. I also don't feel like that if I did this, that my husband would be proud of me.
Today, everything is about to change in the Kraut and Harden households as the new wives take control.
I don't know how they lead their life every day. The children are missing out on a mother.
It is clear that these children are not making their own decisions. And this is something that I want to change while I'm here.
I'm concerned that some of Melissa's rules would be immoral. I'm just not going to do those. You're squished.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
This is a family home, not a factory. It's all work, 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 and this has to stop. We're saying goodbye to the Harden regime. From now on, we're living like Krauts.
Stephen, things have gotten out of control, and everyone in this family gets what they want except for you. Your wife is indulging herself at the expense of you and your children. And Stephen, you need to confront the problem. Boys, from now on, no business, no shopping, no false eyelashes, and no extreme makeup. I might not look fabulous, but our relationship will be fabulous. Okay.
I've been treated like a princess my whole life, and Abigail deserves the same. So Abigail, this is for you. That entire goodie bag was under $10. If you save up for it, I bet you can do that for her too.
You will get a list of chores that you need to complete every day. And Stephen, when you come home, it will be your duty to grade them.
From now on, grading is out. The kids will do one chore a week, and they get to choose.
We're gonna spend most of our time together as a family. No TV.
No! Childhood is about forming friendships and having fun. I am going to throw you the biggest celebration ever.
You will be given an allowance, $1 for every year of your age. But your allowance will not all be spending money. Just like your dad's paycheck, you have to take out for taxes. We take out taxes out of yours.
You have to earn your money.
David, you say you reward your kids for hard work, but you take 60% of their allowance back. I want you to return that money, and kids, you can now spend it on whatever you want.
Okay.
From now on, you will be with me all day long.
What about school?
I'm taking you out of school, and we will be homeschooling for the rest of the time that I'm here.
Do I have to?
Kids, you are breaking out and going to school.
No.
Try it, you might like it.
You're gonna be there in school.
Okay, listen, you are 15 already. You need to break away from your parents a little. You're not 2. You have to be able to trust not only your parents, but the outside world, because one day you will be out on your own and leave your parents one day. So you need to be prepared for that.
You don't even know where the school is or the teachers.
Let's go meet them tomorrow.
I do not want to go.
This week it's going to be tough. I might have been wrong this week in not making it clear just how deeply held our convictions are about homeschooling our kids ourselves. I would like to be the one to control when they're exposed to sex education. I want to control that.
Buy TV. I've been watching TV to go to sleep every night since when I was 1. Oh my God, it's so empty.
It's the morning after rules change. Kathy only spends $87 a week on her entire family, and her budget's enforced on the Krauts. So it's basic pancakes for breakfast, but little Bradley's not so keen on Tennessee home cooking.
Hey, what's wrong with Bradley?
Bradley, you're gonna be hungry if you don't eat something.
I don't like peanut butter pancakes.
You can ask Kathy for banana.
I think if you want something, you need to come sit down and talk to me.
No banana, please.
Talking to people when you want something is part of being a big boy.
At the Hardens, under Melissa's new rules, she gets to sleep in, and the kids only have one chore each, so the rest are down to Melissa and David.
So I really just have to figure out mudroom and bathrooms.
I will clean 2 bathrooms if you will clean 1.
I know this is crazy, but I won't do it.
I'll clean 3 bathrooms.
See you later. Thank you.
I'm getting used to Melissa not helping out and leaving or just disappearing into her room for several hours. It's not a team effort.
For the Kraut boys, while their friends head off to school, they're in for a morning of Harden-style homeschool.
Come have a seat, Bradley.
Hey.
You get started on that.
I already did all this stuff.
No.
This is just subtracting.
Do what?
I think it's 230. I'm gonna go outside, okay? May I have to answer a question? I would like to homeschool again. I only have to learn for 3 hours a day. That's like 4 times less.
In Tennessee, David spent 2 hours cooking the family dinner, but Melissa, oblivious, starts handing out treats.
Can I ask, stop, stop! I've worked all day, what are you doing?
Oh, I just want them to just have one. No? You think one's
Are
too
you
much?
so self-absorbed to not know what's been happening here today?
I really doubt this is gonna spoil an appetite.
Hardens, scatter. Do you do this with your husband? Give food out right before you sit down and eat a meal he's labored hard to cook?
I think we can still have a great dinner. And
You just don't get it, and it's obvious.
maybe you don't get it. I don't know.
I really feel disrespected, talked down to, third-rate citizen right now.
Stephen returns home to find out how the boys' day of homeschooling has gone.
You like the homeschooling.
Yeah.
Why is it that you liked it so much?
It was like a vacation, kind of. I did 2 problems in my math book.
How long did that take?
2 seconds.
And then?
We stopped.
Stephen, who never stands up to Melissa, decides to confront Kathy about the minimal schooling the kids are receiving.
I had some apprehension of how today would go, and the homeschooling isn't conducive to the lifestyle that we activate. And while I was open-minded to doing it for a day, I'm really not open-minded to continuing doing it for the rest of the week. I guess I have to make the ultimate decision. After all, they are my children.
Right.
And so I need them to go to school tomorrow. All right?
I think Stephen was able to stick by his convictions because he wasn't run over by a freight train. I would hope that Stephen would stand up to Melissa the way he stood up to me tonight.
At the Hardens, David is refusing to send the kids to school.
Just try it. That's all I can ask. David is depriving himself and his children of this experience. He is not willing to budge, and that's a problem.
I'm gonna try to do all your rule changes except the ones that break my religious beliefs. And on that, I can't compromise.
Okay. Okay, on that note, wait, you have to listen to me. Don't walk away. Is it against your religious beliefs to let them have a tour of the
Okay,
school?
you're-
Is it against your religious belief to let them
Don't-
have a tour of the school? Answer that question only.
Do not touch me.
Okay, I'm asking, well, don't walk
Do-
away from me.
do not touch
That's
me.
disrespectful. You're walking away from me. Why can't you answer that question? Because having a tour of the school does not break anyone's moral religious beliefs.
I've been in public schools all my life as a student. That is not what I want for my kids.
Stephen has broke Kathy's rules and sent the boys off to school. But Kathy is still determined to have quality time with the boys, despite the fact they're not actually there.
I'm bored stiff and I'm lonely, so I'm gonna make me a family. Hey, anybody want a snack? That one's yours. I just got a 6. What do you got? Me time is just not something that I need a lot of. Bradley, stop cheating.
David has finally agreed to face his worst nightmare, a tour of the local public school, what he believes to be a den of iniquity.
I don't want to be totally closed-minded about public schools. I'm willing to go talk to the principal and talk with the teacher. What kind of security do you have?
We have the security cameras.
What's your average class size?
It's about 23.
Do you have any, internet filters?
There's all kinds of filters and things like that.
I'm impressed with the discipline. Kids are quiet and they're focused, and the teachers seem to be in charge. Thank you.
It's nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
This is great. Let's just sit out here.
I was impressed with the school. I don't want to put the kids into school this week. I really don't.
It's just a matter of just trying it. And,
Here's the compromise I propose.
Oh, okay.
When Kathy gets back, she and I will go tour that school with the principal.
That was a big step.
You've moved me a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
At the Krauts, Kathy's ruled the boys have to do chores, and they're to be scored on them in order to earn their allowance.
I think the boys had a great sense of accomplishment in completing the jobs. You're going to do the dishes because you told me you would.
Felt good to have Kathy paying attention to me all day long.
Front. Thank you. Okay, you're almost done. When you check their jobs, don't be critical, but really get down there and look.
If I lift this up, it's gonna be clean. Oh, Darren, look what I found. Nothing. Good job. Darren, you got an A on the vacuuming.
And now it's time for the boys to receive their allowance. Minus taxes, obviously.
What happens when your dad gets a paycheck? He has to take what out? Taxes. Pay it now. When you get your real paycheck, you'll just be used to it. Okay, savings is 10%, so.
It's $1.
Right.
And taxes are $2. I think the taxes are important because my dad needs to pay for a lot of things, so it's a good thing that the money will go to him.
Your refund for your God money is on the table.
At the Hardens, Melissa has ruled the kids' taxes be returned so they can go on a shopping spree.
Is everyone excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go shopping.
Oh, cool. Jake, look. Oh, I like this one. I'm happy I get all my allowance back.
A dump truck, perfect.
My favorite part of the week was when we went shopping with Miss Melissa. It was really fun.
They're having a great time, and this just gives me great joy to see how happy they are when they can actually buy things with the money that they've actually earned.
At the Krauts, with TVs and game stations banned, Kathy's trying to show the boys that they can still have fun as a family.
For something fun to do tonight, you want to watch TV or do goo?
Yeah!
Pour this in here like this. Can you see it, Brandon?
Yeah. This is fun.
I was very happy about the way the boys handled the TV rule.
It's gonna be funny. I surprised myself because I lived without it for a week.
Squish. Yeah, there you go.
It is fun having the whole family eating, playing, making stuff.
So does your mom ever make this kind of stuff for you?
No.
I think I've shown the boys what it's like to have a mother that's attentive and what it's like to have a family life again.
Dad, Jacob.
It's the last day of the swap, and Melissa's holding a birthday party so the hard-working Harden kids can have some fun. And she's invited children from the local school.
Let's go to the piñatas and get some candy.
The kids are having a great time here.
Okay, now go.
I think you're really awesome.
I would like to go out more. There's more kids my age when Mom comes home.
Miss Melissa let us have a little bit more freedom.
We have had some knockdown drag-outs a little bit. And we've had some times that have been very moving, special times. And we've learned a lot from her.
Thank you. Spending quality family time with this family does make me want to spend more quality and family time with my children.
On the last night of the swap, Kathy takes Stephen out to discover whether the past 2 weeks have made him determined to change his relationship with Melissa.
I definitely have learned about, sitting down and enjoying someone who's listening. You're a very good listener, and I like the 100% full attention. It was nice to actually have disagreements without having to, talk over one another or yell.
So do you talk this well to her?
There are some times we talk like this, but the majority of the time, it's a one-way conversation, more of a one-way conversation.
I think you need to talk to Melissa and ask her basically to rejoin the family and to try to connect with you and have a better relationship with you.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to say their goodbyes.
The legacy I would like to leave them would be to have a little more fun. There's plenty of time to have to do hard work. They should enjoy themselves now. Listen, girls, don't forget to use your glitter and think of me, okay?
I hope Stephen has learned to stand up for himself. He needs to take action with Melissa and bring her back around to where she needs to be.
There will be definite changes in this household.
All right.
If Melissa didn't learn anything over there, she'll learn it here.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Did you miss me? Good to be back.
Is my lipstick okay?
Lipstick's fine.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
I feel like your children are completely sheltered from an outside world. They seem like they're actually brainwashed.
But
And
you yourself said that the kids are great.
they are great kids, so let them be.
Why do you
They
think
need
they're
some
great?
freedom. You need to be more well-balanced in that area. You have to let go a little.
Okay, we hear
Let
you
go a
there,
little.
and we'll consider that. We'll consider that.
Can I say something? The kids, they were all happy they got allowance, but I didn't understand why the children had to pay taxes on their money.
It's just we're trying to teach them a lesson with that.
I don't think a 3- and a 5-year-old should have to be taxed. That's not something they need to know. They need to know how to be a kid and how to be a good... Don't tell me to shush, all right?
Okay.
If I have something to say, I'm going to say it. This is not a time for shushing.
You know what? I think it's time that you discontinued the conversation.
As far as the going to school rule, that was the one rule that David was completely against. He compromised and said, okay, I will go with you. And we did that together. We met the principal, and she gave us a whole tour. I mean, it's just about letting them socialize with other children.
I'd agree that the school was impressive. We met some pretty impressive teachers. But the point is, it's more of our religious conviction to keep kids at home and to religiously train them.
At least let them make, let them...
They need to be put in situations where they can...
I
know, but I have a point.
No,
I have a point.
You know what, Melissa, you have a lot of points, and now I'm
Okay.
making a point.
Okay.
All right, and you're going to listen.
But I have an
No, but you're
important
going to
point.
listen now, and now it's my turn to speak, just like it was David's
Oh my
turn to
God, I
speak.
never
and
saw you
everybody
speak up
else. Yeah, I
ever.
know. Well, guess what? I learned some
Mazel
things
tov.
this weekend also.
Okay, good.
You know what I enjoyed? We had open disagreements without arguing. It was, I mean, we were disagreement on a lot of things.
You've got a good husband here. He wants to talk. He's willing to talk. But it might be the things that he's trying to tell you, you don't hear.
There are times where I think, hey, why am I not being heard?
Okay, let me say something first. I was blown away with her clothes.
Well, I'm on the same page with you on this one.
$1,000 outfit and just wear it once and then throw it away. I can't imagine wasting that much money. That just hurt me.
It hurts me. Not you, it hurts me.
If it consumes your life, somebody's going to pay the price in your life for excess, even if you can afford it.
Your boys need just plain old mom time. The clothes they're not going to notice. They would love to be with you more.
And I would like to have more of you. So, a lot more.
It's not your money that makes you beautiful. It's how you made Abigail feel this week. It's the care and concern you showed for my kids.
I just realized, wow, I felt appreciated. You never compliment me or show me that you know, like how much I really do, or you appreciate it, or that you care.
There are many, many things that you do that I appreciate, and I tell you that I appreciate. But the problem is that half the time you're just not there to say thank you to.
I didn't know your family till Real Change. I knew them by name, and that was it.
I will make more time for my husband and my children, my family. Because family does mean a lot to me. I think I've just lost sight of that. I think this is the best thing I could have ever done for Stephen and I, myself, and the family. Did you feel you learned anything from us in living our life?
I found out that I had the strength to stand by my convictions, strength that I didn't know I had.
I just want to tell you, deep in my heart, I appreciate what you do.
And I know you do.
He does.
Thank you for taking care
After
of her.
2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Hardin's mom's home.
Everybody! What do you have on your eyes?
These are our chores with graded. And look, I did the best.
Melissa left us something in our bedroom. Let's see.
That's for the pinata.
No, that's for sleeping. You put that on your eyes.
There have been changes in both households since the swap.
My kids have definitely seen change in me since I've been back. I am spending more time in the kitchen. Instead of working from home at night, now I'm just spending quality time with the children. Playing more cards, board games, just having some fun family time.
I'm very happy because I think she's a better person now.
You are my diamond.
I think with Kathy around, the boys did pick up some things that we all wanted anyway. The boys are attempting to make their beds and doing stuff like that. They are going to get an allowance, which they like.
$40 a month. Sweet.
The boys love making goo. Bradley, what are you making?
Yeah. It was really, really fun.
Oh! Under.
Hardens! I think the swap brought our family closer together. It kind of solidified in our children's minds what they believe. Some things I'm not willing to budge on, like our homeschooling. We have made that decision because we feel that's best for our children's emotional welfare.
Dad really had to pick up a lot of the work, and he wasn't used to that. I think he realizes how much we do more.
Thank you. Very good job. I learned to appreciate what the kids do around here and how well we function as a family.
Actually, we've heard from Melissa. She sent 2 huge boxes. Any computer games or toys or clothes or anything that she thought we might like, she sent those. She thought that would be fun for my kids, so, you know, I don't have any problem with it.
And they had fun.
They did.
I learned to appreciate deeply Kathy and all she does. I'll take it from here.
You sure?
I've got a little experience now.
Okay.
I cannot express with words how bad I missed her. I love her.
That really hurt. What just
walked
happened?
into it.
I did? You didn't open the door in my head?
No, I opened the door. I didn't do it.
Oh my God, that must be like natural cow milk? Don't tell me they make their own. Am I gonna have to be stamping on cherries or something? Oh my God, not in my boots.